What did Michael Jordan say?
If I ever see you again, I'm gonna whip your ass.
There has never been a time in life where so many people have been saying F these damn kids, man. F these kids was trending on TikTok. You don't believe me? I don't know how to show you, but you just go ahead and believe me.
What I find super annoying is whenever I'm having a conversation with someone and the topic of kids gets brought up and they're like, oh, do you want kids? I'm like, no. And they're always like, and I'm like, I don't like kids. I don't like them.
I don't like them. That's why I don't like them, so I don't want them. I don't know if I've heard that from a woman's mouth. I've heard that from dudes before.
I don't like them. I find them annoying. I find them gross. I find them overstimulating. They're expensive. I don't want them. And I was like, you'll change your mind when you're older. Oh my God, no, I won't. Like, I had so many people like, oh my God, you'll just change your mind. I've been saying I don't like kids since I was a kid. I've been saying I do not want kids since before I even really knew, right? I've been saying the exact same thing. I don't want kids. I don't like kids. I don't like kids in public, and they aren't even my kids. And I'm not gonna go out in public and be like, dude, take your kid home. Like, I get public is a space for everyone, right? So I'm not gonna go out and complain about your kid in public.
That was interesting. Well, there's always gonna be people that just look at kids and be like, gross. But I mean, I don't particularly. I grew up thinking that, not grew up. There was a specific point in my life where I was just like, kids are just no, hell no. But I mean, when I got older, which is what she said she heard from other people, it's just like I can understand that a kid is supposed to be gross. A kid is supposed to be taken care of by their parents, and a lot of times it's the parent that raises gross kids. Now, kids are going to be gross, period, sometimes, but if a kid is trifling, loud, eating boogers and pooping themselves in class and they 10 years old, where the whole entire computer lab got to evacuate for like 2 hours because it was like a contaminated zone because it was so gross and disgusting. Yeah, that actually happened to me. That's a story time I should tell y'all one day. Trifling, gross kids, that's a lot of the times that's on the parent. And that can really be the parent not giving the kid enough attention. So when the kid goes out in public, they don't know how to act. They don't know that they don't always need the attention on them. So, they gon' in turn shit themselves on purpose.
You don't want kids? No, Margaret. I want to live my life. Like, actually live it. But who's going to take care of you when you're old? Modern medicine and weed, Karen. Or a robot nurse named Kyle. I don't need my fucking toddler pushing me around in a wheelchair someday. But kids bring so much joy. So does not stepping on Legos or booking a spontaneous trip to Italy without budgeting for formula and diapers. Well, back in my day... Oh, back in your day, you could trade a house for almonds. Kids nowadays cost more than a Tesla, and they yell at you for giving them the wrong chicken nugget shape. You gave birth to a human, and it's mad because its waffle is too crunchy. Exactly, and people act like we're the selfish ones. I'm not bringing someone into this chaotic Hunger Games economy unless they come with a trust fund and a therapist. Just say you're a villain in a Marvel movie at this point. Nah, I'm just a guy who wants to eat brunch in peace and not go to jail for forgetting to pack a nut-free, gluten-free, dairy-free snack.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing too. It's just like, you as a parent need to know everything about your child because you just have to. That's literally the law. If you fuck up one time, that's it. That's it. I fuck up with myself all the time, and this is me. You know what I'm saying? I know that's my kid and it comes from me, but I mean, this is like me we're talking about. This is me. It's me. So if I mess up with me, I'm gonna mess up with your little ass. Zuri Malik Jr. A lot of these TikToks kind of go in the direction of how bad kids are too. And like I said, that can be on the parent a lot of the time. But also, I think there are times when most, if not all, kids just be assholes for no reason, That comes on the parent guiding their child back out of assholedom. You know what I'm saying? I remember I tried a couple of, not even a couple of times. Like the one time I remember trying my mama when I was a kid.
I'm really not understanding this soft parent era. I want to be your best friend era. The lack of parenting is really starting to show in these maniac children. I want to tell you something, okay? I'm super successful, obviously, and I am extremely disciplined because of the discipline that I got from my parents. My parents were so strict. Let me tell you, story time. Hi, Dad, if you see this, I'm so sorry, but I'm calling you out. My parents are so strict that I was 16. When I turned 16, I didn't have a car, but I used my mom's car and I went out with my friends. I went to go watch March Madness at my best friend's house, okay? Right. And I was driving down the road and low-key ran a red light on accident. So I got pulled over and I got a ticket, okay? So I got a ticket, I went home, I showed my parents, I'm like, hey, it's a $250 ticket for running this red light. I did it on accident, I'm sorry. You're fucking sorry, is what they said. They were like, yeah, okay, come here, sit down. Okay, I'm sat. They let me know, hey, I was on varsity softball as a freshman. So let me just start there. I was playing softball at the time. We were training to get ready for the season. My dad sat me down. He said, hi, Queen. So yeah, due to you having a ticket of $250 that you don't have the money to pay for because you're in high school and you don't have a job, you're going to quit your softball team. Even though you made varsity as a freshman, you're a great player. And you are going to go get a job. I don't care if it's at fucking McDonald's. And you're going to make money to pay off this $250 ticket. And if you think you're driving another car again, think again, babe. Think again. So go call your coach, let her know that you fucked up so royally bad that now you have to quit the softball team to go get a job flipping burgers so that you can pay for this $250 ticket. Because if you think I'm paying for it, you got me fucked up.
It might be a little OD. I ain't gonna like it. I can understand disciplining a child, right? Like, maybe her parents thought she ran that shit on purpose, which, I mean, you know, if your parents are that strict, you probably can't tell them otherwise. Like, no, I didn't run a red light on purpose. Fuck you think I am, Lightning McQueen? It's just a fine line between raising your kids and not being a dictator. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to reenact Full Metal Jacket outside this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that, Private Pile?
It's the no kids era. You should not be having kids unless you have at least $500,000 or $1 million and up. Kids is for rich people.
Yo, this dude look fried. I'm sorry, bro. What did you say? What was that?
You should not be having kids unless you have at least $500,000 or $1 million and up. Kids is for rich people.
Oh.
This whole having 5 kids and everybody on food stamps is not, that era's over. We've got to stop doing that. I mean, it's leaving all the kids for failure.
I see what he's saying, though.
Is that? I mean, I know you're a failure and you want to contribute, but that era's got to be over. We have to stop doing that. It costs over $500,000 to raise a kid to 18 to 21 years old.
I really hope he's not pulling that information out of his butt crack. I mean, if he is, I wouldn't be shocked because he is like fried outside. My man's is on Saturn right now. He's skating on the rings. I'm trying to get up there with him. Does it cost over $500,000 to raise a kid to 18? Genuinely, no. It is about $300,000, however. Fucking really? Hey, him, whatever he took, probably just, it was just like, oh, I have awakened. Kids are terrible. I mean, me personally, I agree. I agree. I mean, kids, you know, I think that there is rarely anything better than like a precious newborn that came from you and the person that you love. You know, like something that was made by 2 people that are in love. I'm not talking about no little one night stand where old boy stuff snapped and, you know, or she just said fuck it, you know, let's just do it, you know, no protection needed, and then, you know, it stuff like that. That's when we get into, you know, baby mama and baby daddy drama and, you know, all this other shit that no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about 2 genuine people that are actually in love who decided, let's sit down and let's make pretty much a half version of us together, right? Deliberately doing that, baby come out beautiful, all that. I think that's amazing. But then in turn, that is a bill that you have to pay for the next 18 years. And then if you don't pay it for the next 18 years, yo bitch ass is going to jail. Raising kids nowadays is expensive, bruh. I mean, it's expensive. I don't blame people for not wanting a kid for just that reason. You know, now old girl, she was talking about how she just don't like kids, so it don't matter if a loaf of bread costs 2 cents. I mean, you know, she wouldn't have a kid, period. So it's always going, like I said, it's always going to be people like that, you know. But I think nowadays it goes even farther than that, because it's just like society is so effed up. We don't want to make kids. Are you serious? The main thing that keeps us going as a race, we don't want to do because of how effed up we are. Somebody needs to send this to the lizard people, okay? Tell them that it's enough, okay? It's enough. We get it, okay? We understand where we effed up at, I guess. I don't know. But we get it. Stop the prank. It's enough. The jokes, all this shit. Like, come on. I think I'll have a kid one day. More than likely no time soon. But I do understand that the older I get, the more I'm risking that, you know? Now, ladies, we all know what happens with you guys when you get older, right? So if you decide you don't want a kid, please decide that shit early. But us dudes, we can wait a little bit longer, but it's still generally not something we should be doing once we hit like the big 40.
No girls in here. I can have tism attacks and feel free.
Jesus is watching. Jesus is watching. You better not laugh. You better not laugh.